we will hear from Ms. Frye. You are recognized for your testimony. Frye.
Thank you, Chairwoman Maloney, and Ranking Member Comer in his absence, and Congressman Grothman, and all the members of the committee. I am grateful for the chance to be here with you today. Before I start, I do want to say to you, Madam Chair, that I just want to express my appreciation to you on behalf of the partnership. Your extraordinary legacy that you've built over the years is one that we have depended on. You have been a powerful voice for women's rights, and I'm sure you will continue to do so into the future. The National Partnership is a policy and legal advocacy organization that strives to advance health care, civil rights, and economic justice for women and families in America. Our mission is to help ensure that women and people of all genders live in a society free of barriers and biases, in a society where we can all reach our full potential. We believe that every person should be able to enjoy the fundamental human right to live with dignity and autonomy, to determine the course of their own destiny. This is particularly true for women. Women's progress has been inextricably linked with the freedom to control our own bodies and to decide for ourselves when or if to start a family, which is one of life's most personal choices. The decision to have a child shapes every aspect of someone's life, from their physical health and their family well-being, from their economic security to the trajectory of their future. Access to abortion has been pivotal for women and for all those who give birth, to secure their own health and to take charge of their own lives. The evidence is clear and it is compelling. Research consistently proves restricting abortion access undermines the health, safety, and well-being of those who are pregnant. Women who give birth after being denied abortions are more likely to endure life-threatening complications during and after pregnancy. America has already the dubious distinction of one of the worst records on maternal health in the developed world. A national abortion ban could increase our maternal mortality rate by as high as 24%. The dangers are especially acute for Black and Indigenous women. Black women are 3 times more likely to die during pregnancy or childbirth than white women. Further restraints on comprehensive reproductive health care will only make this crisis worse. Limiting reproductive freedom imposes economic hardships as well. Women who seek but are denied abortions are more likely to amass debt, fall into poverty, and suffer an eviction. Roe v. Wade was a landmark victory because it established a firm constitutional foundation upon which women, and indeed all people, could rely on. It made clear that the right to privacy afforded essential protections, which placed critical health decisions in the hands of the people most affected, not in the hands of politicians or judges. Dobbs v. Jackson eliminated this fundamental right, which people have depended on for decades, creating chaos in too many communities. As of today, 26 states have enacted or are likely to enact partial or complete bans on abortion. The National Partnership estimates that these bans would restrict the freedom of 36 million women of reproductive age. These women include 15 million women of color, nearly 13 million women who are economically insecure, and 3 million women with disabilities. These bans inflict the greatest harm upon communities who already confront the steepest hurdles in accessing health care and economic opportunity. People with the lowest incomes and people of color, especially Black and Indigenous people, often face the harshest health risks and are most likely to die from causes related to pregnancy. To make matters worse, the states that have passed the strictest abortion laws are the same places where families have the hardest time securing affordable health care, child care, and paid family leave. They are also the same places that have deployed other restrictive laws, such as those that make it harder to vote, further deepening the inequities confronting, in particular, Black and brown people. We must ensure that access to comprehensive, quality reproductive health care is available to every person. We must meet this moment with the urgency that it deserves. A national abortion ban would make America's families poorer. It would set women back and deny them the freedom to control their own bodies, and it would put the lives of those who are pregnant at enormous risk. The ability to access an abortion is a human right. It is fundamental to women's equality and the opportunity for women to participate fully in our society. I appreciate the chance to speak with you today about the magnitude of the moment, and I look forward to answering your questions.